Have you ever wondered if one person can truly change the course of history? Well, let me tell you about a teenage peasant girl who did just that, leading an entire army and becoming a legend. This is the incredible story of Joan of Arc. Born in a small French village during the brutal 100 Years' War, Joan's childhood was anything but peaceful. France was in chaos, losing ground to the English, and its people were desperate for a miracle. At just 13, Joan began experiencing visions of saints, who she said gave her a divine mission to drive the English out of France and see the Dauphin, Charles, crowned as king. Imagine the scene: a young, illiterate girl from the countryside walking into the royal court and telling the future king that she was sent by God to lead his army. Most people would have laughed her out of the room, right? But Charles was desperate. He gave her a chance. Dressed in a suit of white armor, holding her banner high, Joan rode to the besieged city of Orleans. Her presence was electrifying. She wasn't just a commander. She was a symbol of hope. The demoralized French soldiers, inspired by her unwavering faith and courage, fought with a renewed spirit they hadn't felt in years. In just 9 days, they broke the English siege, a victory that seemed impossible just weeks before. This stunning triumph was a major turning point. Joan's fame spread like wildfire across France. She led several more swift victories, clearing the way for Charles to travel to Reims, the traditional site of French coronations. In 1429, with Joan by his side, Charles VII was officially crowned King of France, fulfilling her divine promise. But her story takes a tragic turn. Joan was later captured by enemy forces, sold to the English, and put on trial for heresy. Despite her bravery, she was convicted and, at only 19 years old, was executed. However, her legacy was far from over. Years later, she was officially declared innocent, and centuries later, she was canonized as a saint. Joan of Arc, the peasant girl who became a military commander, remains one of history's most powerful symbols of faith, patriotism, and the extraordinary power of a single individual to shape the destiny of a nation. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story as inspiring as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible tales from history. See you next time.